Wie geht's, crazy German fans? How's it going, guys and gals? Got my project done here in the workshop. I posted the in progress stuff the other day, yesterday, and just wanted to, I guess, go over a couple quick little things going on in the gaming community, and definitely something I wanted to talk about with the forums. Wanted to see if I could get some of your guys' feedback on your thoughts on gaming forums. Not video gaming forums, war gaming forums. My personal experiences, I've had some bad experiences with the forums. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys will identify with the moderators. You know, some of the crazy crap that goes on with, you know, when you post a topic and then you get guys on there that are you're smart Alex, or as an example, I went on in two of the bigger forums out there. I think it's Warseer and I honestly forget the other one. I'm honestly trying to forget the name of the other one, because it's that moderator on that one was ridiculous. I was trying to get a feel for some of the people that had recently left Blue Table Painting and that whole rigmarole, and seeing if anybody out there who possibly would have been an ex-BATP employee. And I simply was trying to get a feel for what was going on behind the scenes. A couple of the employees of BTP I personally was a big fan of. I really liked their personalities, etc., etc. And I got all kinds of smart aleck comments, like why do I want to know about these people and this and that. Of course, no one ever answered the question. And that's fine. If there's no one out there that knew the answer to the question, then I guess the thread would have just been unanswered. But no, everyone's got to chime in with their little bull crap. And then the moderator comes in and says, this isn't very productive. This question isn't very productive. I'm going to close this thread. Right? It's like, this is a wargaming question about a wargaming painting studio. A legitimate question as to what, if anyone knows what's going on behind the scenes at this company with their employees. And I was basically shut down. I went to the other forum, posted the same question, got the almost exact same result. So I'm wondering if these guys are worried that they're going to get sued if you talk about Games Workshop, or you talk about Battlefront, or you talk about Blue Table Painting. Are these companies calling them and threatening to sue them if they allow negative things to be said about their companies? I want to get maybe some of your guys' feedback on experiences you have had with the gaming forums, and whether or not you think that that could be the case. I thought it was pretty ridiculous. I basically got off them. The other one I was subscribed to for a while. I still am, I guess, but the one for Battlefront, for Flames of War, I used to get on there, and you know, when I first started playing the game especially, I would get on there and ask questions and get some feedback on tactics, gaming tactics. And I got so fed up and frustrated with the smart Alex and the people who would get in there and say, you know, you need to put this in a different category, gaming category thread, you know, little, you know, nitpicking every little thing that's said. Oh, you want to know about the type of division in the German army that should be under regimental questions and stupid shit like that. Excuse my French. But it's just, you know, it's shit like that. I'm sorry, it irritates me. If people don't answer the question, if you're not answering my question, then you're basically cluttering a thread with your own BS. And then I get chastised by the moderator because I come back and say, look, that doesn't answer the question, and you're not being helpful, and you need to friggin', you know, basically go screw yourself, you know, in a lighthearted manner. You know, not those exact words, but to that effect, basically. And a moderator, oh, you're being disrespectful to other members, blah, blah, blah. I just said, that's enough. I'm done with this one too. And it seems like every time I try to delve into a forum and I ask some question, and sometimes it's can be a controversial question. It could be about pricing of a product, or especially Battlefront. If I was talking about the pricing of their products or the quality of some of their products, things I had on back order that weren't being addressed, the poor service out of the distribution center here in the United States. Oh boy, the moderator clamped right down and said, oh, we're going to close this thread. You need to deal with this with customer service. You shouldn't put this on the forum, right? So just throw that out there. I don't know that forums are, how productive they really are. There are some things that are above board, and I've gotten some questions answered, but most of the time it's ended in frustration. So anyways, just want to throw that out there. Beasts of War, all you guys know I'm a big fan of the Beasts of War guys. They're going to do these get-togethers where once a month it looks like they're going to have groups coming in and doing, let's see, they're going to be doing Drop Zone Commander in March. They're going to be doing Bolt Action in April, where you can come in. There's like 20 guys can come in. They provide food, they provide the lodging, the gaming, and a starter army. I thought that was a great idea. There should be more of that in the community. Gaming stores doing stuff like this. Getaway weekends. And it kind of got me thinking, wouldn't it be awesome? We have a great place north of us. It's an indoor water park. It's huge, it's beautiful. And just renting like a small ballroom and getting a group of people together to just come for like a 3-day weekend to do intensive gaming. Not really even a tournament, not any type of convention, just to play, to get together, have some beers, have some drinks, have some good food, game, and then enjoy the indoor water park. You can bring your significant others with you, so you don't have to game the entire time. You'll have periods of the day you game, and the other parts of the day that you basically just have fun, which is kind of how Beasts of War's got theirs set up. And I thought that would be awesome. We should do something like that. I should put something like that together, especially in the winter months, to get people out of the house. Something I'm thinking about. I'll keep you guys posted. I was going to check on pricing. If you work out a food package deal with your room, your food. Like I said, like a small, you could even use like a what they call it, a small meeting room. It's enough to put up, what, 6-8 big gaming tables, and then have people either just from my state or my surrounding area, or if people could fly in from wherever they want, come up with 40 people, 30 people, 20 people, whatever it is, probably smaller the better, and then do a per person price. Again, feedback on that, and maybe plant the seed. Maybe if you're a gaming shop owner, or if you're the head of a club, or you're just looking for other folks to play with, it might be something cool to put together, throw up on YouTube, and promote some more of that, get together type stuff, fun weekends, something out of the ordinary, not going to your local game shop, going someplace that's kind of like a, well, hell, if I went to the one for Beasts of War, it's in Northern Ireland. It's in a beautiful little town. There's some sightseeing you could do while you're there. There's all kinds of possibilities, and it seemed kind of interesting to me. So I'm going to grab the camera. I'm not even going to shut down. We're not going to do any cutaways. I can do one upload onto YouTube and be done with it. So there's no editing, no rigmarole. So I'm just going to zap up the camera. We're going to go out here. I'm going to show you how we've got the new board, 6x6 board set up. It's pretty awesome. Cheers. Let's go out here and see what we got. All right. And this is how we got it set up. Classic Russian versus German battle setup here, guys. This is going to be the, you could say it's almost like the outskirts of Stalingrad. You know, you got your bombed out buildings, your old factory buildings. There's you know, the statue of Stalin that didn't get bombed out. So it's pretty well ready to go. I got my Flames of War sign up over there, and so it's official and it's open for business. We've got smoke for both sides, for both teams. I got a stool back there right now for the other side, and each side's got their template and their mini book. We got our tape measures ready to rock. I've got an army list I'm working on, and that'll be the next video. This is an older list, but we're probably going to do 2,500 points. And as you guys know, playing against Soviets, Germans versus Soviets, the Germans cannot just come in with Tiger tanks and Panzer IVs, which would have been one of my more traditional lists. So basically I'm going to have to dig out a couple, 2 or 3 Panther platoons and throw some Panthers in there. Maybe some Jagd Tigers, something like that. We'll sit down, the next video we do, I'll be creating an army list for battling as Soviets. Then I'll do another video for creating a Soviet list for battling German troops. As usual, you know, pretty predictable. My German list is going to end up being a Panzer Grenadier list. I'm toying with bringing in Fallschirmjägers, maybe just like a small platoon of Fallschirmjägers that get dropped in like halfway through the game. Something like that would be kind of cool. So yeah, something to look forward to, but this is kind of how we've got it set up now. I still got my area. I put a lot of my stuff over here that was on the board that still needs to be recycled into the battle bag, but Tigers are out, Panzer IVs are out, and like I said, the main reason is they cannot stand up against what my son is going to end up bringing is going to be these IS-2s. That's your classic heavy Soviet tank, right? And they'll just blow Stugs, Tigers, and Panzer IVs out of the water. You know, they won't even have a chance. This is what you want to bring. See, that's a platoon of Panthers. Those can stand up to IS-2s. Now, one of my other viewers made a comment a while back about doing more smoke. So this battle, we're going to be doing some more smoke. We're going to be throwing more smoke bombardments, and I'm going to use my Nebelwerfers, my rocket launchers. These guys can throw smoke, so we'll be doing some smoke. Everything's pretty much pretty well squared away. Making some progress. I have another tray of my Reichsguard Knights upstairs. They're just about done, and then I can start bearing down on these foot soldiers and get them finished up for my Empire Army, which you can see there. Alright, so, and again, we're back over here. We still got I put my skirmish board, my Warhammer skirmish board over here. It can just be moved out into the middle here if we need to throw up a quick game. And then we've got Warhammer Fantasy Table. So one thing I wanted to show you guys, and see if any of you guys, something I stumbled on when we were cleaning out the basement, something I bought when the kids were little, Battle Ball. And it really reminds me of the 2 new games that are out there for, Mantic has one, it's a Blood Bowl, I do believe. I kind of wanted to crack this open for you and show you that this was just a Milton Bradley game, and it really is a lot like the Blood Bowls that are out there. There's Blood Bowl, and then Games Workshop I think has their own version of it. So it looks like it's pretty simple. I don't think we ever played it. I bought it for Christmas one year, and I don't think we ever did get it out and play it. So the rules look really simple. I want to see if any of you guys had heard of this game before, if any of you have played it.
maybe give us all some feedback on how it goes. I think I'm going to try to whip up a game of it just to see how I like it. It's pretty cool. They've got these clip-on gaming tiles. So you got the black hearts on one end, it looks like, and then see how that just, another section will just clip in there. And look how cool these minis are, though. We'll get to these minis. Let me tripod the camera here, and let's go down, and then that will get rid of shaky cam. So here's the male ends of the board. So there's 3 pieces to the board, and then you got your, it looks like it's using 12, 20, and 8-sided dice. Different colored dice for doing different outcomes. They've even got a football dice. Check that out, that you can roll. It's pretty unique. Here's your ball. It's actually made out of metal. Pretty slick. But check how good these minis are. Look at this guy. These are fully pre-painted minis. And I got this out today and I said, that is freaking amazing. The detail on these is great. For pre-painted minis, look, it's even got the grass on that. That's the big bruiser guy. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. And check this dude out. Look how freaking awesome that guy is. These guys are all on the same team. Look at these. Amazing. And this is just a store-bought Milton Bradley game. I think maybe we did try to play it once, and my son was just too little and kind of couldn't get it. It got put onto a shelf, and that's the last we saw of it. Now here's the other team. Now here's the big bruiser for the other team. Look how cool he is. So you get enough for 2 teams. But I got to look at these miniatures today, and they are freaking amazing. Right? Isn't that awesome? 2 yellow dice comes with it. A bunch of different kind of colored dice. Oh, it's even got some black 8-sided. Check that out. So we'll find out what the dice are for. Iron Wolves. Looks like this is for your team. Pretty slick, huh? I wonder if they even still make this anymore. I doubt it. But the minis are freaking amazing. I really like those. So yeah, I'll get that going and see, set up a game of that and see how fun it is. We can just pretty much done with this game. I'll scoot this off to the side and we can just set us up a little game right here, and I'll let you know maybe in the next couple videos how it turned out and if I recommend it. If you can find it on eBay or online somewhere, someone's still selling it. It looks like a really nice little game. The rules, like I said, are pretty simple. So yeah, kind of excited about that. One last thing before we get going here, I'll show you one other thing I stumbled onto today while cleaning out the basement, or in my basement cleaning out adventures, and I went ahead and just threw them in my office display case, but kind of hard to see right there, but it's an old Lord of the Rings game. You've got the cave troll. It's got like a hexagonal style play to it. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I didn't want to pop them out of the case yet. I'm going to rearrange them so that you can see them better. But yeah, you've got Legolas. You've got Frodo, and I just stumbled, and they were in a plastic baggie, and then in the, oh, I need to zoom out, man. You got a little plastic baggie and a little map and a little rule book, and it was Lord of the Rings hex game, it said. So I'm like, hey, I'll probably not ever play the game, but the minis are cool. I'll put them out on display, and maybe we can use them in our D&D game sometime. So anyway, that's kind of what's been going on around here, guys. wanted to throw up another quick video, get some feedback from you guys in the community on the topics I raised about the forums and your experience with forums. Maybe it's time for someone to create a new forum and not have moderators. I mean, if people want to be rude, then you can have a situation where you can click and block someone, so you don't have to. They can't ever comment on your threads. But I guess what I was trying to get to when I was talking about the forums earlier was, it should be a place of freedom. A place that you can freely speak and talk about topics in the gaming community, even if they're controversial, even if it's anti, Games Workshop, anti-Battlefront, anti-anything, or positive for anything, and to be free and for open debate. I'm really put off by companies and like these forums and individuals out there who don't want to hear another person's side of an argument or discussion, and they're not even there to answer the question or to comment on the thread in terms of the topic. They're there to just be a troll and just that's a stupid question, how can't you figure that out, and be being stupid about it. So anyways, I'll let you guys get going. I'm going to get back out and do some work in the workshop. In the next video, you can count on some list building for Flames of War coming up. Ciao.